Alrighty you guys, so a job change is not that far off. Long story short, the developers have informed us that JINWOO will be getting a brand new job change, which means this man is going to be getting even more stronger, which is perfect for us, so that way it can cater to the newer difficult content that is going to be releasing. Now, with the release of a new job change and our power increase will come a new costume, so that's cool. Right, we'll see what drip they give JINWOO. I'm looking forward to that. But more importantly, a new skill will be added into the roster. A new ruin will be then available to get our hands on. Now, as it stands with the latest job change that we had, a new ruin came about, and I think it's fair to say that it's one of the most favorite, best ruins that we've had. Well, that we have, because to be fair, this is the first job change, so the next job change will be the second job change. But going off from the previous job change, the way that they introduced a new ruin, this ruin brought in something brand new, and then that ruin overall is really solid, to the point where, let's be real, a lot of us are effectively using it in multiple situations, or in all situations. So of course, with the armor break, the new thing that it first introduced was almighty break. Obviously the most that we have seen from the breakage department was heavy break. This was the new ruin that introduced something new and really did, and is currently still helping us out in that breakage department, right? Whenever we need to get that breakage, even for like power of destruction and general raids that require a ton of breakage, these ruins are not to be slept on, and they are not being slept on, because let's be real, if you have access to these, you're utilizing them, and I'm one of those. Obviously my favorite ruin right now is the fire one, purely because obviously not only am I breaking at an almighty rate, not only am I doing an insane amount of damage, and that's the one thing which I love about this ruin. These ruins possess so much damage, it's absolutely beautiful. So to have damage and then almighty break, that is a beautiful combination. But with the additionals that they apply, you know, as someone whose as someone's gameplay is set around the crit, because that's kind of how I like to play, and kind of how I kind of set up my characters. Yeah, to have a skill to give me an 8% increase in crit hit damage, yeah, I'll take that. Damage, almighty break, crit damage increase, sold. That's fine. And to be fair, this was my first legendary, so I'm extremely happy. To be fair, the only two legendary ruins I have are in are in the new ruins roster, which is, I mean, I'll take it, I ain't complaining, because the light one itself is also really solid in terms of, again, the insane amount of breakage you get, with the damage output it pushes out, and then of course having that invincibility, excuse me, to then having the defense increase by 20%, lasting for 30 seconds. If I can work on the cooldown being reduced, then I can quite easily get the stacking going for that defense. So like, yeah, with the way they've introduced these brand new ruin, or this specific new ruin, soon to be the old ruin, because of course we're getting a new one in, it makes you wonder on what new is going to be coming. Now, with all that being said, I remember Alpha showing us a brand new skill a while back, and it is classed as a new skill for obviously JINWOO, and could it be the next skill to release for the next job change? Well, technically speaking, I've got two new animations which I'm going to show you guys in a video format in just a second, but obviously we've got something for the breakage department with the almighty break, meaning with this next ruin, what more could we expect? What more do we want? Because at the end of the day, with these new ruins coming in, I feel like they also have to kind of cater to with the newer content that's going to be coming about, because I mean, things are getting more difficult. So I'm curious to see on how this new ruin will come about to effectively help us out with the newer, harder difficulty content. Because if you really look at it with how this skill has come about, it's fantastic. And that almighty breakage, that is a god's blessing. So they've really hit the ball with this new ruin, as well as how it's kind of really helped us out furthermore on with the contents release, right, that we've had since the release of this ruin, of course. So with that being said, this is kind of potentially the next new skill for the next job change. Alrighty, again, huge shout out to Alpha. So again, this was found a while back, and pretty much, so it's got like some dagger, like ramp, some slashes going on. We haven't really seen DOT, and that's the one thing which I've mentioned about DOT, because of course when Mia releases, she'll be doing some DOT, so we could see some DOT meta. But there we go. So we got two new skills right there, so you guys can check that out. I don't know. I mean, I don't think it combines. I think this is one of its own skills. So again, a large area of damage being dealt, which is again fantastic in terms of if there's swarms of enemies. And obviously with chapter 18, if you guys have, I mean, well then again, I feel like everyone's been struggling through that. There's been a decent amount of missions where it's just swarms of orcs coming at you. So yeah, having that good AoE control attack right there could be something. I feel like with this skill right here, that has to be some sort of DOT, surely. I'm feeling it. Or maybe not actually. I mean, I don't know. I'm just trying to think right now on what uniqueness they could bring. Wait, what was that? Hold on a minute. What was that you picked up? Oh, it's a potion. Okay. Jinwoo, pick up your potion. What are you doing? The only thing that concerns me with these type of attacks, where you've got like an area of well, it kind of does like an area of damage, is the startup. Click. Okay, so at like the minute you click, that's it. The enemies are hit, and then they're kind of stuck in position. Boom, 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 and that will probably pin them down, right? For like a second or two. Okay, fair enough. Because again, the only reason why I mentioned about seeing this type of attack is it's because of the current skill that we technically have right now. I mean, it's kind of similar, is it not? Oh, it is what it is. So like instant. Yeah. Okay, that I like. There's no startup to it. It's instant. The impact is there at the very beginning. They're held in place. I don't know how effective this will be through bosses and elites that are much larger and can obviously that have super armor. But then again, the attack itself does start off pretty quickly. So let's have a look. Boom. Oh, okay. Bit of a wait. Bit of a wait. Bit of a wait. Bit of a wait. I don't know how I feel about that. I would have much rather it just kind of start. Well, then again, this is an old showing of the skill, so hopefully they've updated it where it just. So at this very moment, I need the sword to go straight in. There's a bit of a wait time, like a second or two wait time, or 3 seconds maybe. Okay, so just to give you guys an idea, and again, once again, I'm going off from these runes because again, the attack is somewhat similar. So I'm not too sure what the dagger rushes can do. Yeah, that could be. That could be like something to do with where damage dealt to bosses and elites increased by 75%. Increase critical rate and critical hit damage by something that would be insane if they do that. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to kind of keep you guys in the loop with and show you guys two new skills that could very well potentially be the next job. Alrighty, well, while we're here, here's 500 codes for 500 essence and whatnot. Hey, look, I got so many codes. The developers gave me so many codes. I need to get it out there, and I've got until 4 days before they're all done and dusted. You guys know the drill. So there's that. Again, a reminder: if you're still in need of 1,000 essence codes, etc., anything like that, if you support your boy, I make sure to hand out every single code I can. On the final day, just know whatever codes I've got remaining, I'm giving it all out. So if you want your 1,000 essence codes now, guaranteed, and you haven't created a Netmarble ID account, or you've got one and no one's gifted you the 1,000 essence code or whatnot, or the additional codes, just, yeah, support your boy. And then while you're supporting me, enter the giveaway and get yourself a potential chance to get some passes. That being said, we're going to find out in the reset time on what additional passes they're going to have. But I'm going to have to skim through this, boys, because I'm going to have to give you 500 here and then another 500. So altogether 1,000 codes for you guys. Enjoy. Alrighty, here we go. Here's the second batch of 500 codes. Pause the video if you haven't already to claim a code. It's first come first serve, by the way. If you've already claimed the code, you guys don't need to worry about any of this. But yeah, I thought I'd just kind of throw in 1,000 essence code. Well, no, not 1,000 essence. Oh god. Just thought I'd throw in 1,000 codes for you guys, to anyone who maybe can't create a Netmarble ID account. I don't know, but there you go. Codes, codes, codes. And once this is done, I can end the video. Oh my god, please scroll faster, shiny. You guys have to be quick on the pausing. And that is, wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. God damn, can I just, okay, we might be here for a hot minute. And we are done. Wait, no, there's more. Oh god, there we go, I'm done.